Good morning, Reggie Empire back at you, and I guess it's dip season. Is it dip season? Hmm. There is a delay in my. Is there a delay? Camera check. Okay, small delay. Hold on, y'all. Let's drop this down. I'll bring the camera back. I promise. I'll bring it back. Here we are. Stock market today. Is it dip season? Well, it looks like it to me. At the time of recording this video, S&P is down 0.82, the Dow's down 1.6, and the Nasdaq's down 0.95, the Russell's 0.30. The VIX, which bets against the market, up 976. Come on, guys. Gold is down, etc. So, I open up with stock market today. Nasdaq slides, countdown for Fed decision, earnings test. Here we are. We got earnings coming up. I think Intel, they'll tell us in the article. So let's get it. There's a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen. I posted a video yesterday about the Korean stock market crashing, and it has made its way over here. The question is, when the Fed comes out, Kevin Walsh, what's he gonna say? I promise you, if he's being hawkish, the market is gonna crash. That's what I foresee. I'm not a financial advisor though. We're gonna talk about market overview. We're gonna talk about it's a quick right here. We're gonna talk about key drivers, market and market overview. U.S. stocks fell Wednesday after Iran launched a surprise attack against U.S. as investors count down for Federal Reserve policy decision earnings for too big spending on AI. Just like I said, SKX Hynix second quarter profit rose 557% year over year. The company reported after U.S. market closed on Tuesday. That was less than Wall Street's expectation, prompting concerns that artificial intelligence may be slowing. Bullcrap. SKX Hynix, Samsung lost 6% on Wednesday. You got to remember they're ahead of us in the time zone. 2 Max 7 quarterly results stand as another big catalyst. Here we are. Reports from Microsoft, Meta. After the bell, it could be because Google capital expenditures guidance last week spooked the markets. What I'm trying to say, if a company comes out and says we're increasing CapEx spending, the market will sell off. This is not looking good. Hold on. The markets will sell off. I promise you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm going based off timeline history. You heard me? We need some help over here. Keep going. In the Middle East, Iran launched an attempted surprise attack on Tuesday, according to U.S. Central Command, re-engaging flights between U.S. and fighting between U.S. and Iran for the first time since the pause on Friday. Oil prices jumped 7% to $90 a barrel. I did a video today. It's $5.12 per diesel in Texas. You heard me? The strikes come ahead of Federal Reserve decision at 2 o'clock today, Eastern Time. Pivotal moment, central banks either to hold or raise rates. Traders' expectations lean toward Fed keeping rates unchanged, and I agree. Aside from big techs, markets will be treating a slew of quarterly updates. Consumer-facing companies, including Starbucks, Chipotle, I used to own them. AI exposed Qualcomm and ARMS. And Procter Gamble, PG, sold off Wednesday morning after companies reported revenue below expectations. Ooh. All right, back at you, ladies and gentlemen. DoorDash shares delivered by Giant Dash pushed higher on Wednesday following news of the Federal Aviation FAA gave the company permission to deploy its own delivery drones commercially. Are we trying to keep up with China? Wow. Stock rose 1%, $195 a share for DoorDash. Hint, hint. FAA company Part 135 air carrier certification, the company announced Wednesday. As we keep going, let's do a stocks creep lower as Fed hikes. AIM earnings loom. Stocks drift lower. Open investors are waiting for what? Big tech, Meta, and Microsoft after the bell. Put your bids in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go down here. Traders split Fed decision outcome ahead of meeting. Less than 6 hours from the Fed Reserve July interest rate decisions, bets are more divergent in the month in which way the committee will vote. Roughly 64% chance of holding, and which would keep target rates around about 3.5 to 3.75. Leaves roughly 36% chance of Feds delivering the first quarter point. So 36% chance of a rate hike today. That's good news. We do not want a rate hike in the middle of this chaos. You might put the markets in bear market today. You might have an episode like we had in Korea yesterday. The chip crash is exposing the brutal cost of leverage. Semiconductors sell-off has punished investors across the board. Leverage have made damage far harder to recover from. SOXX, which is the index, has fallen roughly 25%. It's an index that tracks semis from its 22 peak. SOXL, it's a 3X shares, has plunged nearly 2/3 over the same stretch. Y'all want to take a look at those stocks? 1 second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So what is XOXL? It is a what? It's a 3 times leverage ETF. Similar to Tesla has something similar to that. 1 second. So what this does is, see right here, 3 times ETF leverage. 3 times daily leverage exposure to an index, specifically the PHLX, Semiconductor Index, right? Provides 3 times daily return of the Semiconductor Index. It's a really good deal. And this was in, 1 second. I don't know why this page is doing it. And if you look, these are all the companies that are 100% technology, and look at the big boys. Micron, AMD, NVIDIA, etc. You see my point? So if you want to be conservative, per se, you can invest in an SOXL. So let's hit these highlights and get you guys out of here. Tech sector weakness, semiconductor stocks led decline with the leverage ETF showing significant exposure and volatility. Key drivers. Come on, computer, work with me. Key drivers, geopolitical tension. The drop following report of Iran strikes against U.S. targets adding uncertainty. Federal Reserves anticipate today, 2 p.m. Earnings call, upcoming earnings. We talked about that. Is it, 1 second. We got some big boys. We have Meta and Microsoft after the bell today. With all that said, if you like this video, please like and subscribe and share this video if y'all choose to. Y'all be blessed. Reggie Empire out. Y'all whoop.